be pretty good against the Surge and getting close to him, stopping him from getting those supers. But obviously you've got to get your super for that, and during that time, Surge should be excelling.
I think so, and also another consideration is that you're going to get abilities for free thanks to the Colonel Ruff's Hypercharge. With him not being really that good, his Hypercharge not giving him that much of a boost in terms of viability, we haven't gotten to see it that much in competitive, so it'll be nice to see it, you know, one of these rare times. Does mean that Subeam has a tough responsibility here, though. A lot of times it can be difficult to play Ruffs. His damage can be lacking at times, and still it's possible for Semantic on this Stu to shoot between those bags. It's sort of a skill expression thing, but that is also what Humble are known for.
Yeah, well, Luki instantly dropping the 2024 World Champion pin, making obviously Humble's championship known to their opponents, and already backing the opposition into a corner, getting his level 2 early on and throwing out some shots, and level 3 already. Managed to avoid those gene shots and stay alive so he can keep those levels.
It's not looking very good for Ashe on this matchup. Might even look to go for a lane switch. Knows that it's not going to be that much better on the other side, though. You see Semantic now dashing in, getting the kill on Biso, who was forced away from those bags thanks to the penny pick and can no longer really be viable against a Stu. On the right lane, Luki claims the life of Ashe and now advances to level 4. Has that Hypercharge ready to move.
Well, it's not looking too good for Eclipsar at the moment, to be honest. With 7 gems already picked up from Boss and will have those solid barrels. Now the Hypercharge comes forward and Luki puts himself in a tough spot and does go down. Rats available for Subeam over the right-hand side as well. And the break comes through on these walls, which opens it up and lets Eclipsar get back into the mix that little bit more. But the Rats are the first thing that Luki's going to have to deal with.
Yeah, he's going to have to fight through them in a moment here by the looks of things. If gem number 10 comes in soon, Subeam now with the Rats down, easily dealt with by Boss. Luki even gets to his level 3. But now Humble have had to group up towards the bottom left and keeping their distance from Marco. The only brawler that's really vulnerable here is Luki. Gets pulled, can't even super in time. It's like it came out of nowhere. And now Humble have to fight this 2v3. Just look to regroup. Fighting versus a tank that's hanging out around this indestructible. But Subeam knows that Luki can jump on him quite easily. It's just a matter of time before Luki gets the chance to jump in.
Yeah, Subeam playing the slow game here, and Marco does take some fire damage along the way, but Subeam overextends massively here, and it was kind of inevitable Luki was going to be able to reclaim this lane. That's 10 for Boss in the mid, and the countdown does start. No chance for even from the mid. If Eclipsar don't manage to get a reset, then it's going to be going Humble's way, and look at the dominance that Semantic and Luki are putting forwards. Hypercharge can be used by Marco as he troopers forwards, looking for the pull, but Boss pops one of his own and just uses that increased movement speed to get out of the way, and the gem did not spawn in time, which means Humble take game 1.
It's a losing matchup for this Gene on mid because you're playing into the penny, and if you are a Gene on gem grab, what is your goal? I want to pull the most valuable brawler on the enemy team, the one holding all the gems, and you simply can't do that into penny. She is a turret. She has as many salty barrels as she wish. Well, okay, you know, you got to choose between 3 or 4, but you catch my drift. This is not a good matchup, and it's going to rely on the other teammates to clutch up and pinch around. We'll see Luki now sneaking through the bushes. Not quite going to get that kill on Subeam. In fact, double-teamed with the help of Ruffs. But the 2v2 ensues. The left bush, however, belongs to Eclipsar for now.
Luki jumps on forwards, and Subeam not having the best of times once more, and it is a lead early on for Humble again in terms of gems. Subeam going to use that gadget, get some health back, but Penny burns straight through all those Rats and allows Luki to go back down this lane once more. Gets his jump, gadget popped, and he goes away rather than in. Wants to keep these levels and not risk it against the Ashe at close range.
Eclipsar, they're not getting kills on Luki, or excuse me, Luki isn't getting killed, but he is getting a whole lot of Hypercharge. In fact, he has it ready to move now. Subeam also staying out of range. Look at that! He's already used every single one of his gadgets, and Humble are now ready to pick up gem number 10. Gotta be cautious. Gem number 10 spawning on the side of Eclipsar, so they're being cautious. We'll see a Hypercharge in. Luki creating the pressure, getting pulled by Marco, but he doesn't have a pull for Boss or Semantic anymore. That's number 10 for Humble, and the countdown begins.
It's a great pull, but it's not well timed whatsoever. He really needed to keep that to deter Boss from going forwards. And obviously he did have the salty barrel. He gets another one, but the salty barrel is all he pulls along with Luki. Good tank there from Boss to have it back in time, but now the Hypercharge comes in. That's going to be a lot of Rats, but just cleaned up in time.